Hi there. I hope you are doing well. I'm doing something new now. Doing quick little love reads for the different astrological signs, and today this is for Leos. So, if you are a Leo, hopefully this message is for you. If any of it resonates, please like it, leave me a comment. Maybe even go over to the YouTube channel in the link and like and subscribe over there. If not, if none of this resonates and you can say this is not me, not my reading, that's totally fine. There are many, many Leos out there. I will not be offended. Please check your other sun, moon, risings and see if one of those readings help fit you better, and if you're interested. No pressure. And so here we go. Leos, what is up with my Leos in love? Holy Father, Spirit Guide, Angels, show me clearly what is up for my Leos in love. Show me clearly. Alright, Leos in love, show me clearly. Father, Spirit, Guides, and Angels, show me Leos. Most High message for Leos regarding love. Most High message for Leos. Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Show me clearly, Leos in love. Leos. Got some secrets, Leos. Forgiving and learning. Leos. Holy Father, Spirit Guide, Angels, show me clearly. Most High message for Leos regarding love. Two more cards. Whoa. That's way too many. Two more cards. Show me clearly. Whoa. This one flipped over. I'm going to keep it. One more card for Leos. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. There we go. Okay, and then at the bottom of the deck is it is safe for you to love. It says open your heart to give and receive the highest energy. We have here the getting to know each other, as I first said. It says, as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Then we have forgiving and learning. Okay, as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Free yourself. Okay, it's time to take back control of your life. Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. And then give your relationship a chance. Okay, work on your partnership. Okay. Not bad, not bad. So getting to know each other. Communication is definitely important. Okay. nobody can know what's going on, and they're not able to fix it unless you tell them, even tell them how to fix it sometimes. Forgiving and learning, if you had a bad experience in the past, letting go of that, taking the time to heal before jumping into a new relationship. We've all heard of the rebounders and how those never work, It's important after going through a relationship to take that time to heal, to get in touch with yourself, to forgive the past, forgive yourself. Whatever it is in your situation that you need to do to be able to heal so that you can move forward in life. Some people may have experienced relationships that were abusive or where cheating occurred or something like that, and we tend to hold on to that. They don't have to be that extreme. I'm just throwing examples out there. But we tend to hold on to those kinds of negative things from past relationships that we didn't fully heal from. And we get into a relationship with somebody new, and then we find ourselves, maybe knowingly or even unknowingly, watching that person, that new person, for every move that they make, and then comparing it to the person in the past. A real quick example, so-and-so in the past cheated on me when I was calling him and he wasn't returning my messages, and so now so-and-so here is doing that and not getting back to me in a timely fashion according to me. And the new one might be working, might be signing a deal somewhere, or stuck in traffic and the phone charger's at home, or whatever reason. Okay, there may be an honest excuse as to why they're not quickly responding as fast as we would like them to, and so automatically we jump to the conclusion that they're cheating. It's that type of thing. And it could be something completely innocent. Could be out buying us a gift and in a shopping mall where reception isn't there until they come out to the car again. Something like that. And but yet we put that baggage from the past into the future. So forgiving and learning, learning to heal, to love ourselves. And this here moves into the free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Sometimes that means that you could be in a controlling relationship. For some of you, it could be that you are just so frazzled that you don't realize how out of balance your life is. Okay? That kind of a thing there. Religious factors. Okay? If you were brought up, a devout Catholic, whatever religion, it doesn't matter, just an example, and that to where, divorce just doesn't happen, that sort of thing, then, of course, that could have an influence on you. It can also be that, your spirit guides, if that's your belief, angels or whatever, that they're trying to point you in the direction and saying, this is not the one. This is not the one. And, you're sitting in the relationship and you can't figure out, you're unaware of the cheating and all that going on, but they know and they're telling you. And, so that can definitely be some of the scenarios. It could be that you just believe that that it's marriage, and it doesn't have to be from a religion. It can just be the upbringing. In our family, my great-grandfather and great-grandmother and so on down the line, they were married at a young age, and until death did they part. So there's all kinds of scenarios with this one. And then giving your relationship a chance. working on it, and it can be a love relationship, it can be a work relationship. It's just some form of a partnership, and again, it kind of coincides with this getting to know each other and forgiving and learning from the past. And I get that feeling because we have this card here that says it is safe for you to love. That was at the bottom of the deck. And then after that is codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. And then it says this can be the one. So when it comes to addictions, I like to always explain this card. It doesn't necessarily mean an addiction like we typically think with drugs or alcohol or gambling or sex. It can simply be that fear of being alone. Okay, you get addicted to the need to have somebody in your life, and you can't make it without them. That kind of an energy comes with that card too. But let's go ahead and get into it, Leo, and find out what it is here. Getting to know each other. Why is this card here for Leo? Heavenly Father, Spirit Guide, and Angel, show me clearly, why is getting to know each other here for Leo? Show me clearly, why is getting to know each other here for Leo? I'm getting the feeling that there's communication that needs to occur. Been getting that energy a lot kind of lately here in the back, and I'm not sure if it's just due to our current worldwide situation or what, but communicating. Cupid's arrow, it says, have faith, love is coming, surprise invitation or meeting, hesitation. So I also get the feeling with this card too that getting to know each other, this could be a situation with like a friend that you've known, that's been there and seen you through the hard times and the good times, and just in talking with them, there can be an like aha moment, or give me another one for getting to know each other. Anything more for getting to know each other for Leo? Okay, keys on a ring. Many options, decisions, unconditional, string along, one night stand. Okay, so it could be that just in conversation with somebody, like I say, like a friend, it could be that you go out and you meet someone new, just striking up a conversation, maybe at a coffee shop or, wherever it is. But that, you just in talking with them, you hear them say something and all of a sudden it just clicks and you're like, wow. It's like you're struck by the arrow. You see them in a different light. Forgiving and learning. Show me clearly. Father, Spirit, Guide, Angel, show me clearly forgiving and learning. And again, Leo, these aren't for everybody, so don't feel discouraged if it doesn't resonate with you at all. Try again another time. Try one of the other signs. You can hit me up for a personal reading in the messages. You can, shoot me a message. Forgiving and learning. Show me clearly. Forgiving and learning. Wow, not wanting to talk too much. Something happened, Leo? Were you out possibly meeting someone and this hit? Because we do have one night stands on here, an option and decisions and a one night stand with getting to know each other. And then here's the forgiving and learning. Let's see, is it something that you're kind of keeping a secret? I like you. Someone likes you. Romance is blooming. Fun flirting. Want to date. Okay, it could be that somebody's met somebody. Is there any more for forgiving and learning? And they may currently be in a relationship already. And this can go either way. This can be male or female. Okay, so engagement ring, partnership, commitment, completion, union, and then camera, reminiscing, keepsake, perception, learn from the past, make memories. So it could be that, Leo, you were in a relationship with somebody and met somebody outside of the relationship. And it could be that this was your partner, that did this. And that there's some healing that, needed to happen afterwards, because some decisions were made. An option was thrown out, some decisions were made. And now there's, needing to reminisce about the past and then learn from the past. And then it comes here with free yourself. And it's kind of like what I was saying. It's the energy that I'm kind of picking up on now is that you may feel that you were hurt, of course, by this. And it's safe for you now to love. This new person didn't do these past things to you. And it's okay to free yourself from that. Let's see, free yourself. What is this? Heavenly Father, Spirit Guide, Angels, show me free yourself for Leo. Please show me free yourself. And this could be something that you really don't talk about very much. Or you haven't yet. Free yourself. Show me clearly. Because these cards sure don't want to talk, and that's usually a good indicator to me, in my experience, that somebody's keeping some secrets, or just not sharing what's happening in their relationship with anybody. Okay, yeah, so we have girl with a snake, an empath, narcissist paradigm, or being charmed or used, and enable boundaries with free yourself. The hammer, sabotage, rebuilding, integration, repetitive, persistent working on it. So it could be that your partner in the past had an extramarital or outside the relationship type affair, and you felt or you are feeling, because this is kind of current a little bit still, you're feeling that you were used, and maybe this person, maybe it is you, and somebody's trying to hit you up and make you think that the relationship you're in isn't all that good, and they can treat you so much better, and that you're being kind of charmed, and that you need to free yourself. You need to end that that feeling of either the relationship, the guilt from that. There's maybe your partner is doing this. Take it how it resonates, because like I say, there's lots of Leos. I'm just reading the cards here. But and it shows here that you're working on doing this. You're working on freeing yourself either from the pain of something that's already occurred or a situation that you're already in now. And that religious factors. Show me clearly religious factors for Leo. Religious factors for Leo. I'm really kind of getting I'm really getting kind of strongly that this is something that is happening to you. Yeah. Religious factors. I get the feeling that somebody's coming in, the energy is, somebody's coming in and kind of playing games. The chaser, you got the chaser is codependent relationship, fear of abandonment issues. Like I say, you don't want to be left alone. There's the codependency that I need to have somebody here. I need to be in the relationship. So you're afraid to free yourself. But you get this love call. Someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. And I really get the feeling that you were displeased in your relationship for whatever reason. Maybe you got married and possibly feeling ignored, or that it was all one-sided. And somebody starts paying you some attention and you start feeling pretty good about that, but yet you're kind of beating yourself up for it because, wow, that's not your spouse. Again, be a male or female, it goes both ways. This is energy, so take it as it resonates. And that you're afraid to let go of the relationship, but that there's somebody out there kind of playing some games with your head, and you may be feeling kind of charmed here and not sure what to do. I'm not getting the energy that you've taken it to the point where you have engaged with anything physical with this person. I get the feeling that it's just a passing conversation here and there, or text messages, that kind of a thing. Give your relationship a chance. Show me clearly. But I definitely feel that you're being chased by somebody that's trying to interfere. Self-indulgence. Focus on yourself. Your self-worth. Time to heal. Shadow work and self-appreciation. The sword and the stone. Clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, power. We have the heart with the key. Welcoming love, meeting the one, opening your heart, getting together, perfect. And then the coffin, ending, bringing new beginnings, growth, change, liberation, and transition. And at the bottom is the healing heart. Okay, and the healing heart is, healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationships or addictions. So, for whatever reason that you were unhappy, okay, and you don't necessarily have to currently be in this situation, but I did get an energy for somebody here that they're being taunted with the idea of something extra besides the relationship that they're currently in. And the person's being pretty persistent and using their charms. And for some of you too, Leos, you could have been, like I said in the beginning, the initial energy that there was something that you were in and you experienced in the past that has you looking at this new relationship with this person who really likes you and is willing to go to the next level. With the engagement ring here, it doesn't necessarily mean marriage right away, but definitely a higher commitment in the relationship. That maybe your past is blocking them, and you might be doing some sabotaging type behaviors, withholding that against them, the new person. But I see that you're working on that. You're working on that, and they're willing to work on it with you too. And I think you're going to be putting an end to that kind of behavior, that kind of thinking. Okay. Let's see. Cupid's arrow. Why is that here for Leo? Cupid's arrow. The coffee cup. Meeting and conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted in friendship. Okay, keys on a ring. Keys on a ring. Okay. Abundance, sunglasses, and photograph. Okay, keep a positive mindset. Manifest exactly what you want. Gratitude and bliss. So the getting to know each other, it takes me back to the energy with the coffee shop meeting. You're in a relationship and you're not really feeling well. Not that anything bad has happened, but you're not really feeling all that great about the relationship because maybe, they're caught up in work, or maybe they're in the service or something, and they're gone, and you're feeling alone, and there's somebody that's kind of trying to take advantage of that here, with the being charmed and chasing and the messages. And here's sunglasses is watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, focusing out. So they could be watching your Facebook or your social media, and they could be just playing a game. I really get that energy of whoever this person is for this scenario, that it's that they're kind of playing a game and it's not for real. And so you have photograph here, looking at your photos, missing you, making new memories, and that with the getting to know each other. So I get a good sense of caution. And again, it could be that these two storylines match up. They could be connected. The one that I'm calling the coffee shop scenario, okay, that could have happened in the past. And now that separated the relationship that you had with the other person, and this person gaslighted you, okay? And it could be that now this is moving forward in that new relationship where you're kind of holding on to that. And the roles can be reversed. This could have happened to you. You could have done this. Okay, it's just energy. So let's see. The I like you. I like you. It's with the learning to heal. Excuse me, not learning to heal. It's with the forgiving and learning. Getting the I like you. So back here, this person at the coffee shop could have said, oh, hey, I really like you. This is it, blah, blah, blah. You buy into it. And then it hurts your relationship that you're in. And now this is something that you have learned from. But there's love here. There's love here, and I get the feeling that it was with the initial marriage or commitment. I'm just trying to set it so you can understand the storyline. You don't have to necessarily be married. You don't have to necessarily be in a coffee shop. I'm just trying to set it up here. How I feel the energy. But there was unconditional love, passion, affection, attraction, self-love. And then that's what the butterfly, the relationship evolving to the next phase, healing the inner child and growth. And then soulmates, soul connection, partnership, agreement, soul contract. So this, again, the coffee shop incident in the past. Again, it doesn't need to be a coffee shop, but just try and follow along. Okay. Whatever happened in the past, this person that you're with now, it's a strong connection. It's a very strong connection. And it's, yeah, it's very strong. And baggage from the past, pain, is really coming forward. And I believe you recognize this, Leo. And you're starting to work on this. And this, if it's not separated and they're going together here, and you were hurt in the past and trying to move forward, and you're watching the new person's every move and stuff, you are aware of this and you are trying to help this. And you're trying to heal. Okay, you're trying to heal, and you're trying to set some boundaries. Okay, and that's going to happen with communication. Communication was one of the first things that I noticed as being an issue here. And you're going to communicate this and your needs and what you expect, and that's going to free you. That's going to free you, because your partner's going to know why it is that you'd like him to call you back, or her to call you back, or they're going to know your sensitivities, because you're going to share your past. The getting to know each other, it's going to happen with talking about all that, and then it can work into the healing part. So girl with a snake and the hammer. The runner. Yeah, a runner in a codependent relationship. So we have the chaser and the runner. Okay, fear of intimacy and listening to ego. So while you're trying to heal, you could have possibly put this new person in a position of, I gotta go. I've said this before with other readings that I've done, and I see these two together, and I see this communication issue and all that, and it instantly makes me feel this, this codependent type of energy that we bring when we don't fully heal from the past. Is we grab onto this new person and we hold really tight, and we need to know everything. Where are they going? What are they doing? When are they coming back? All this kind of stuff. And this person starts to feel, just like my fist right here, starts to feel crushed, okay, and smothered. And they begin to start to want to run, okay? And it's sabotaging the new relationship, this kind of an energy. And so you need to communicate. You need to let them know that these are things that you're working on, and set your boundaries. It's okay that you're in the healing process. Express that to them. Okay? Don't hold that back. And because it says right here with the hammer, sabotage, but at the same time it says sabotage, it's rebuilding. Okay, working on it. Okay, So let's see, the hammer. Show me clearly the hammer. Heavenly Father, Spirit Guide, Angel, show me the hammer. Why is that here for Leo? Okay, again, the sword and the rose. Okay, we get clarity, revelation, truth. Okay, all right here. You're becoming aware that this is the energy that you are putting out. Okay, and the clock, okay, needs time, takes time, time cycles, time to heal, to progress. So, you know, you maybe got into this relationship before you were completely healed. Okay, and that's okay, but express that to your partner. Talk to your partner, let them know, because you're working on putting an end to this memory, this past, this type of energy that has put your new person on the run. And you're working on ending that and bringing a new beginning, growth, change, liberation, and transition. Okay, because whatever that was, you have it here for in the past, and that it ended, and that relationship was over, you know, and you were chasing after it. And this here, you're aware of this behavior. It's here with the healing and the learning, and you're working on this. And so huge kudos to you, Leo, for this. Let's see, love call and the chaser. What is that here for Leo? Love call and the chaser. We have not today. Not dealing, hurt, avoiding conversations, the call, the person, boundaries, still angry. Yeah, you're still hurt. You're still hurt from the past, and maybe some of this running stuff, this behavior that caused them to run. You know, maybe your person, I get the feeling this is for you, but, you know, maybe your person is still upset a little bit, or, you know, and they're starting to communicate and let you know. Why is the chaser here? Give me the chaser for Leo. Yeah, the Grim Reaper, you're, that relationship, that need for this energy is over. Okay, you're growing and transforming your life now. Okay, and so that's kind of, that makes sense now that you're like, no, not today. No, I am not going to do that. I am learning from my mistakes. And let's see, self-indulgent and the sword and the rose. The sword and the rose and self-indulgence here. Show me clearly. Again, the communication. You can check out some of my other readings, and there's only a couple where it's hard for the cards to come out, because my experience is 9 times out of 10 is because there's a communication issue going on, and somebody's not talking about it. Somebody's not talking about how they were heartbroken, and they felt deception and heartbreak and pain, separation, and all that. But when you communicate this, when you talk about, look at the bottom of the deck, it even says girl talk. Okay, when you talk about this, you're going to ascend this new relationship. It begins transcending all the obstacles, all the mistakes that both of you make. Okay, and you're going to learn. You're learning and expansion in a new phase and preparing for this new union, for this heart with the key. Okay, let's see, heart with the key in the coffin. we have the boat and the heartbroken. Yeah, you were deeply hurt and sad at the separation. You felt lost. You were grieving and mourning, but you put an end to it here. And you're on the boat now and you're receiving what you need, the progression. You're moving on and you're closing these issues of the past because you're healing from them, and you're realizing that it is safe for you to love, and that not everybody is going to do whatever this was in the past. You know, there's lots of ways that things like that can happen, but at the bottom of the deck here, you got it again twice. The heart with the key. Welcoming love, meeting the one, opening your heart, getting together, perfect. Okay? So you have a very good and healing heart once you heal your heart. Okay? And look at two different decks, the exact same bottom cards. Okay, they're stressing to you big time. You need to heal your heart. Okay, whatever that past relationship was, Leo, you were burned. Okay, and the strongest energy is that you were burned, and you're carrying. You're trying to be strong, like Leos are, okay? And you're not communicating this. You're taking it on your own, like, I got this, I'm fine, I'm over that SOB, you know, whatever. But you're not. You're not. You're thinking about it still. Where'd you have that? The camera, yeah, reminiscing, keepsake, you know. And where, I thought it was here again. But yeah, you're not letting go of all the issues with the past. And I'm not saying your fault. It's human nature, okay? And we think that we just pick up, move on, and everything's fine because boom, they're out of our life. But that's not always the case, Leo. And you need to keep working on it. Go within. Spend some time alone to free yourself from these feelings that will block you from a relationship that looks amazing. Okay, this new relationship that you got going on is really good. There's a lot of love, a lot of passion. That was all over the place, and this person wants this with you, but this person wants to be able to live their life and not have that control, you know. Okay, Leo, I hope this helps. If you liked any of this, please hit the like button, and you can also pop over to my YouTube through the link and like and subscribe over there as well. All of it helps me out. Okay, take care. Bye.